Welcome to Crypto Climate, where we observe the climatic current pulse and forecasts of the markets, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to our educational and informative channel. Click that button, guys. Click the notification bell to stay tuned for a fresh off the press content, and also like this video as it really helps with the algorithm, guys. This content is not official financial advice. It's for educational purposes only. Get to the markets, Jay. Get to the markets. Well, we're going to start off with XRP today. Today's episode is focusing on XRP mainly, with this insane, enormous, ginormous explosion and eruption towards the upside. Wow, what a massive candle. Just straight insanity. Look at that. I mean, essentially for XRP, we've been analyzing this chart for the past weeks. We mainly were talking about this descending trend line here, the green one, but now we can see price action was in this channel, basically a descending channel, and it had to make a decision. It did. XRP, you know, it was also playing around with the 36.5 cent key support level, and we were saying we were getting to a moment where basically the pressure was sinking in and it was time for XRP to make a decision, and boy, did it make it. It was either going to break support and head down towards that 33.6 cent level, or it was going to explode above the green downtrending line here and at least interact with that 42 cent level, as we've been calling for weeks on end. And look at that, it did just that based on probabilities, where we said that it could come up here and interact with the resistance, which is now currently doing with this red bearish negative candle, guys. Look at that. What appears through resistance all the way up to 49.2 cents, almost 50 cents. Wow, it was at what, 37.3 cents, so basically a 13-cent move in under 24 hours. Just straight bonkers, honestly, guys. I mean, and look what the next candle does. Usually we call these the confirmation candles. After you have a big upswing, you know, a big move, big candle, the next candle usually wants to either support or negate the previous story. So right now you see that wick. Look at that candle. It's currently literally with the buy wick here, it's battling that 42 cents, which now is currently support. So it's trying to close above that key level. If it does, it's going to be a very, very considerable move for XRP, and we would expect that 55 cent to be that next key level in the next couple of weeks. But if it doesn't close as support and it fails and basically closes below the 42 cent, which would then be resistance, then we would expect to touch this trend line here once again in the next couple of days. So yikes, pivotal moment for XRP right now. I mean, the RSI was a bit overextended, as we can see here, but clearly heading back down. We also see a stochastic cross towards the downside as well, but this hasn't closed yet. We're gonna have to wait and see. Pivotal time for XRP after the massive, enormous move. If we go actually, guys, towards the weekly chart, we cleaned this up a little. Look at that. This is where we were at. You see how big the move is? But wow, look at that sell wick on the weekly. No way. I mean, the positive, you know, for this is if XRP closes at higher prices this week, then there's an uptrend here. We would just need to break this previous pivot high here. So if we, you know, pump above, then that's a new local higher high, and then, you know, there's a trend, as you can see, and a clear uptrend on the RSI. So that's good news for XRP, you know. And then you have a stochastic cross towards the upside as well on the weekly chart. That usually indicates a momentum swing on the weekly. So this week is pivotal. I mean, again, look at that clear wick up until now, but the candle has a couple of days to close. If it closes below the 42 cent level, yikes, guys. But if it closes above, then we expect that 55 cents, as we said, in the next couple of weeks. On a monthly chart for XRP, we see here, you know, not too much of a big deal yet, but we do see a cross. When you see momentum shifts and momentum swings on the weekly and the monthly, these crosses take time to actually occur. Of course, it hasn't closed yet, so we have to wait and see by the end of March if XRP is going to still be above, you know, at these prices, or if it's going to come back down. That's going to be pivotal. But, you know, on the monthly, basically what I'm seeing for XRP is what you can say a higher low, you know, double bottom formation. So usually this indicates a further move towards the upside, and we're just looking at that 55 cents, as we've been saying, analyzing all these charts for XRP in the next couple of weeks. In this case is the monthly. It could actually happen next month, but again, excuse me, it all depends on, you know, the recent performance in the short term first, and then, you know, that dwindles down towards the weekly and the monthly. So XRP making major moves in the markets. Look at that beauty. TA at its finest, man. It never gets old. Then we move on to Ethereum, currently at 63 in the fear and greed index. Greed all over the place. We see the green 63 right there. I mean, let's actually dig into the charts. We see that this is the greed move here from $1,367 to $1,842. That's, guys, that's like a $500 move for ETH in less than 2 weeks, literally less than 2 weeks, like in a week and a half. It's just insanity, straight insanity. Of course, greed is going to come back into the markets, but again, you have to do TA. It's not just greed, it's not just the upswing, but where we're at. We're still in the ascending channel, and we got clearly rejected with multiple. That's 3 consecutive wicks of rejection at the top part of this ascending channel formation, as well as a clear rejection from the $1,786 key resistance that we've been talking about weeks on end on this channel. It just doesn't get old. We've been saying it for weeks and weeks and weeks. For the past couple of months, actually, we said, just looking back, all you have to do, you see the interaction points plenty of times with this key resistance for months on end. And we said it's going to be a key level. Right now, we're having a small considerable, excuse me, a considerable pullback, as you can see here, below the resistance once again, guys. So right now, we just have to wait and see if it's going to get, you know, a little bit more momentum towards the bottom part of the ascending channel, and also the blue downtrending line as well. So right now, I mean, this is a strong candle. This is what, 1818 to 1710. That's a $100 move towards the downside in less than 24 hours for Ethereum. So we'll see what's going to happen, you know, in the next couple of days. I mean, the stochastic RSI is not looking too good. Basically, it seems that we're losing that momentum, you know, that volatility. Excuse me, that factor towards ETH with the cross down. If the cross continues below the 80 level, then that would confirm, at least in the short term, a momentum shift and a further pullback towards these levels right here, guys. So we'll wait and see what happens, but things definitely looking interesting for Ethereum. We also see the curvature here as well, making a lower high when price is making higher highs. So if that divergence plays out, we would expect further downside for Ethereum. So we're just waiting on confirmation in the next couple of days. We'll definitely keep you guys updated. The total to actually reach is just crazy, guys. Just look at that. We look in the past and we identified that $616 billion level for the total to basically the altcoin market cap. It's just a key level, and look, right now we just touched it with multiple candles, and look at that clear rejection. Of course, it could be a pullback before breaking through. Anything is possible, but right now, look at that clear rejection from those technical levels, man. And that's technical analysis. It never gets old. It's just based on probabilities, and it works. You know what I mean? It's not about being 100% right or wrong, but just having those key levels that you need to watch out is important, you know, and it affects investment decisions. So clearly a red negative bearish candle for the day today. Just clear resistance from that level. And, you know, who knows? If we have further downside, then we expect this downtrending green line to be that support level around $500 billion. But that is, you know, a $90 billion loss that would have to occur, you know, over the next couple of days or weeks. So that's massive. If not, then could be a pullback before breaking up to the $700 billion level. So right now we're just range bound, but key level to keep your eye out for. And then the DXY, guys, the DXY, the Dixie, the dollar index, we see a clear, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 consecutive bearish red negative candles for the DXY. Just lost the 103.5 a level support, previous support level that we had a bounce from. That is not looking nice. Just showing major weakness. That 101.5 is going to be that next pivot low that we had back here, and it has to hold. If it doesn't hold, then simply we expect further downside for the Dixie, you know, towards 100 and below, guys. So things are not looking good for the DXY. You know, we'll definitely keep you guys informed. Guys, subscribe. Look at that. Click right there if you haven't done so already. Like the video, I would appreciate it, and click the notification bell. Don't forget why, because we give out great cryptocurrency education and informative videos and content. Look, we have a free educational playlist, link in the description down below. You click it, you grab a pencil, a pen, piece of paper, and you have free educational presentations from different, you know, cryptocurrency themes. You know, you have metaverse, you have CBDCs, you know, you have the Web3. You have so many great videos that you can watch. You have $1,000. How should you invest that? So great video as well, guys. We move on to Ethereum at $1,722, up 3.81%, all in all for the week. Number 2, BNB at $321, up 4%. Number 3, XRP the scam at 42 cents, actually up at 15, almost 16% with that crazy enormous, ginormous eruption. Number 4, Cardano at 35 pennies, up almost 10%. And then number 5, the Dogecoin, taking that top 5 back from Matic at 7.4 cents, up 6.24%. Then the top 5 best performers for the past week: Mask Network at 5 billies, up 32%. Number 2, Cornflakes. Oh, that never gets old. At 37 cents, up 33.25%. Number 3, Stacks at $1.16, up 25%. Number 4, XTC Network at almost 4 pennies, up 23%. And then number 5, Phantom, the Ghost Chain at 46 cents, up 18%. Must be nice. Honorable mention, today's video is all about the scam XRP. The top 5 worst performers in the past 7 days: Kava at 87 pennies, down 20%. Number 2, Maker DAO at $665, down 11.52%. Number 3, Cosmos Atom, the space coin, at $11.28, down 10.29%. Number 4, Huobi Token at $3.71, down 8.55%. And then Tron, the stable coin, forever at that 6 penny mark, down 8.53%. Guys, if you enjoyed the content, don't forget to check out our website, link in the description down below. Good investment tools and resources for you guys. Thank you so much for your time, for your attention, and for your support, and I hope you guys have a good one.